the world is full of hypocrisy. And I become to know it because as an advocate, I always ask myself why we judge things differently. When we talk about the humanitarians, there are some good humanitarians. But when we talk about the humanitarian, we have to talk about the United Nations, because that's what the UN was built on. But the United Nations, which I call it United Do Nothing Nations, the reason I use Do Nothing Nation, because the UN was there in Sudan on the grounds when hundreds of thousands Southern Sudanese kids are being slaves. The UN were there. The United Nations were there when 4 million Southern Sudanese was slaughtered in the name of Islamization and Arabization, and they did nothing. United Do Nothing was there when the food relief from the UN was being used by the government of Sudan as a weapon. As a weapon. People are dying, and the food are not being taken to them because UN will not be given a green light by the government of Sudan to take food where the needs are. And the UN didn't do nothing. So when we talk about all these things, I don't put blames on the small organization NGOs. The blame have to put on the United Do Nothing Nations. Now we talk about what is happening. Even in Libya recently, there was an auction where the Africans who they're trying to escape whatever that problem in their own country, they were being auctioned in Libya openly.
Slave auction.
Slave auctions, and nothing's being done. So when things always being done, or when the brutality being subjects, especially a person happen to be a Christians, a blacks, by an Arabs, and even go further, if that person happened to be a Muslim, then you don't talk about it. That's why I talk about the hypocrisy.